Can somebody call over the makeup team? I think I need a little bit more blush on my cheeks. Wait, we're live? Oh shit. What's up, everybody? This is Aquern Esports. Sorry about that, a little technical difficulty. I thought I could use some more blush. But let's start it off. This is Aquern NewsCast. Let's start off with some NA LCS news. And, TSM finally finalized their roster with Huni in the top lane, and he's not going to be playing EDC. We got Spica, the only remaining player from last year's TSM in the jungle. We got the TSM killer PoE in the mid lane. And we have Lost replacing Doublelift, who just retired. That news makes me really sad. I'll get into it in a different video, but I hope Doublelift enjoys the rest of his retirement and whatever he decides to do. And we got Sword Art. I think he's going to be the highest paid LCS player in the league with 2 years, $6 million contract. What else do we got in the LCS? We got Veigar and Mithy joining, Veigar V2 and Mithy joining Cloud9. And this is going to be really interesting with Mithy teaming up with his old teammates Sven and Perks. There's going to be a little synergy in that group, and hopefully Cloud9 can perform the whole year this year, and good luck to them. We also have some news concerning the format of the LCS, and Spica and Parth together decided to leak the information, which is the split is going to be 45 games. So each team is going to play 3 games, and the first 18 games are going to be basically the spring split. After the 18 games, there's going to be a little playoff to decide who gets to go to MSI. When everybody comes back, everything's settled in, the summer split begins, but the spring split standings still count. And the summer split begins, and there will be 27 games in that split, and then the playoffs, just as we saw this year, I'm assuming, are going to be played out to decide the 3 teams that are going to move on to Worlds. And yeah, that's all for LCS news. I'm going to toss it on over to my constant coworker, Ricardo, for the latest CSGO news. See ya.
Thanks, Faraz. I'm Rick, and I'm going to be bringing you guys the latest in Counter-Strike Go news. Last week, we received Operation Broken Fang, which will include 2 new game modes for Operation Pass holders. This will include Retakes and Broken Fang Premier, which will be available in competitive matchmaking modes. Now, this is going to allow players to both ban and pick maps prior to the beginning of a match. Operation Pass holders are also going to receive a new exciting way to track their stats. You can check that out in the Operation Stats page, where you can view your stats in detail and organized by category. Each player will also receive mission cards that will include a variety of missions. Completing these will allow you to earn stars, which you can use to purchase a variety of rewards, including agents, patches, stickers, weapons, and a new set of gloves, which I imagine will be worth a decent amount on the marketplace. You can purchase the Operation Pass on the Steam store for $14.99 in US dollars. New maps are also coming in on this new patch for casual and scrimmage modes, including Ancient, Engage, and Apollo. A winter-themed map named Frostbite is coming to the Danger Zone, and for Wingman, we have 2 new maps, Elysian and Guard. In esports news, Valve announced it'll put hold on any plans of hosting the 2021 Spring Majors, which was scheduled to happen in May, but has likely been postponed due to COVID. Valve confirmed this in an email sent out to event organizers early Saturday morning, and in a statement they said, assuming it makes sense to proceed, the event will take place between October 25th and November 7th, with a potential play-in event October 23rd or the 24th. Now, this is the 3rd CSGO major to be canceled or postponed due to the COVID-19 pandemic. In other news, Swedish tournament organizer Dreamhack announced what teams will be forming the 2 brackets that will compete for $100,000 at Dreamhack Open. The tournament is scheduled for December 10th through 13th and is comprised of 4 teams that were invited and 4 teams that qualified to compete. Group A includes Virtus Pro, Forza, Espada, and Xset. Group B will include Gambit, Nemiga, Saw, and the Movistar Riders. That's it for Counter-Strike Go news today. I'm passing it off to Michael Cannon with the latest in news on our favorite Battle Royale, Apex Legends.
Hey, thanks, Rick. Mike here, acorn.com, back again. Nuttiest news. Got some things I wanted to cover. First off, I want to say thank you all for coming to the stream, showing support. I appreciate it. We all appreciate it. Getting some more viewers. I seen the interns in there. Thank you so much. Just want to give an update on what I'm doing. Some Apex news also. I'm going to start a Cyberpunk playthrough and stream the second it comes out. You guys know, in about 2 days. So if you want to check that out on the website, please check it out. I think it's going to be game of the year, so definitely stop by. I'm going to do a huge playthrough. The whole thing, however long it takes. Also on some Apex Legends use, we had the last chance qualifiers to go to the playoffs, huge. It's all on the line. I love this tournament always because it's like, it's for all the money, You want to make the playoffs. Last person gets in. Anything could happen. TSM Aberlale's playing in it. So some serious players are in it. Speaking of which, Team Liquid, Aberlale's team, they came in first place. MST came in second. And Dude's Night Out came in third. Some kind of sad news, I thought it was, that CLG didn't make it because they came in 11th. I thought that was kind of sad. A little disappointing for them. Like, they always usually do better. They were doing better previously. I'm Madness, all them. A little confusing, unfortunate. Lonely Weebs, too. They came in 6th. They started so hot, and then they really cooled off. And it was a little tragic to see. I really thought they were going to make it. Was really rooting for them. Little heads up also, everyone knows the rank split is on December 15th. So if you're trying to get that Predator badge master, you better hurry up and try and get it because it's going to happen. Like I always say, anybody watching this wants to play with us here at Aquern love if anybody would play with us. 1v1 us for a follow or a sub. And thank you so much. Sending it to Samir. Later.
What's going on, guys? My name is Sam. I'm with Aquern Esports. I'm here to talk a little bit about Rocket League. Now, if you didn't watch last week's championships, I do recommend you go watch that now because Team Envy did a beautiful pass play to beat Team Energy in the best of 7. It was an overtime goal of, I believe 2 minutes and 35 seconds, and it just goes to show you big names like Energy Justin and Energy Squishy can't even block certain of these passing plays if it's quick enough, and, it's something you should definitely incorporate in your playstyle. So one of the other things I wanted to talk about was the new update. It's releasing on December 9th. There's quite a few goodies on there. For instance, there's new music that's going to also feature Cascade and some other artists that are pretty big. And one of the other things I wanted to talk about was the arena. The arena itself is a brand new arena first and foremost, and it's honestly beautiful. I like it. I enjoy it. Obviously, it's going to be like the same arena as everything else, but the background, the portrait, the scenery, obviously takes a piece of it, and it honestly does look beautiful. You should also go check that out. Now, one of the other things in the update is something called the Player's Anthem. The Player's Anthem is basically something that plays when you score a goal, save a goal, or if you're MVP of the game. Now, I don't know to what extent or what music they're going to allow you to play. I can only safely assume that it'll be Rocket League's playlist, and I'm absolutely A-okay with that. I don't know about you guys, but Rocket League's music has been A1 since day one. It's beautiful, in my opinion. Now, one of the things I also wanted to talk about was the Fennec. The Fennec decals are absolutely terrible. I'm surprised they have not came out with more Fennec decals. It's a car I see in every other game, honestly. It's a very popular car, and a lot of people do love it. And I honestly do hope to see Epic come out with a couple more decals for the Fennec. I believe they should. And some of the decals I've seen recently for the new Rocket Pass are my favorite. I'm honestly blank about it. I have no emotions towards it whatsoever, or any thoughts or opinions on it. It is what it is. It's just the Rocket Pass. Now, I also wanted to talk about one more thing, the tournaments in Rocket League. I'm so impressed with the way they did this that honestly I join every other day into these tournaments. I'm constantly trying to progress. The tournaments are absolutely a wonderful idea the way they did it, and I would hope other games like Apex Legends or such would see how Epic is doing this, because I know they do something similar like this in Fortnite, and it's honestly one of the best aspects ever. They give you titles, which is something amazing to help show other players how great of a player you are and such, and honestly it's beautiful. Once again, guys, my name is Sam. I'm with Aquern Esports, and I'll see you guys later.